Hello and welcome. I'm Harmony and I'm so happy to be here. So today I'm just doing this video because it's a special month for me and it marks a year since I started my side practice and offering this past life regression, future life regression and life purpose coaching. So I thought, why not do some special offers this month to help you all who would like to book a session with me. So before I talk about that, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all my clients. And I know it's been a beautiful journey with you, and I'm so grateful for you. Grateful to you for helping me like live my life purpose and choosing me to help you, because it means so much to me, and it's such a beautiful way of helping people, helping you all. And I'm also so grateful to all of you who are following me and are have liked my page, and it means a lot to me. So please know I do appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. So while I'm getting some information flowing through, so I just thought I'll talk about it, whatever is coming through. And what is coming through is to talk a little bit about balance. And for those of you who are new to my page and don't know much about me, you can check out my website www.harmoniespath.co.uk, and I've also got a YouTube channel where I post uh, videos on spiritual topics now and then, so you can check that out as well. So yeah, so the topic, whatever is coming to me right now, is about balance. And I remember last year when I created my website, and I had to start marketing, and I'm new to the business world. I didn't know how all this works. And I was feeling that there was something that was missing in my life, and that was to do with balance. And I was feeling like, I need to find this balance within something, some sort of balance. And I didn't know exactly where to find it, where I would find it. And it's always synchronicities, like the way things happen in life. Well, for me, it has been happening like this. And I just came across my Tai Chi teacher. So I was doing Tai Chi a couple of years ago, back in London. And since I moved to Edinburgh, I'm in Scotland now. I moved here last year. And I was looking into it and what could help me to achieve this balance that I'm looking within. And I came across my Tai Chi teacher, where I do Qigong. So I came across his website, and I wasn't exactly looking for that. I was looking for something else, like doing maybe dance or something else, just to be find this balance that I was looking for. But yeah, so that's how I got to meet him, get to know him, and I started following the classes, and that helped me a lot, because I started my offering these sessions back in May, and it came by the time of November, and that's where everything started picking up. So that from the time of August to November, that's when I joined the classes and I started working on that. And he's a great teacher because he um helped me to go through this balance and how to achieve balance within my life, because that's what kept coming up, kept coming to me all the time: balance, balance, balance. So okay, I need to work on this and find out. So when we talk about balance, what is coming through, what is flowing through right now, is that the body itself is physical, okay, and our spirit, our soul is spiritual. So when we are living in in this 3D world, when we are here on earth, we need to find this balance between the spiritual and the physical. So when we talk about balance, it's not only about balance the masculine, the feminine, or whatever it means to you. But what is flowing through right now is like balance is all about balancing the physical body. So, to do with our diets, to do with exercise, to do with taking care of ourselves in whatever way we do take care of ourselves, maybe spas, or even if you don't do that, baths, or any way that helps the physical body to maintain itself and get itself to a point where it's being looked after. And then we have the balance of the mind. So the mind has got this lot of thoughts that keep coming to us, especially when we are doing things that take so much of our time. If we have jobs, like the jobs are like a lot of mental um energy is needed for the job. So sometimes you can feel drained mentally. So that's the balance of the mind. So it's good to practice a little bit of mindfulness if you do that, or just what works best for me. Like, I am not just sharing this with you, it's just sitting in silence, not even doing anything, but switching off the thoughts. So once you come home from work or whatever you're doing, just switch off from whatever you're doing, and just be there and sit in silence. And any thought that tries to come through, just don't attach to it, but just be an observer. Just watch it. What is this thought? Okay, that's it. No emotion. Like, let them go through, go past. And okay, every time a thought comes through, right, go past, go away. But it's just like having this observation of whatever it is. Then the next thing is about our emotions, and that is another thing that is really strong as well, because the emotions are if our emotions are not balanced, and this is where lots of things that clouds our thoughts as well, because of the emotions are not balanced. So it's also talking about emotions, so balancing our mind, our body, and our soul. So emotions would refer to our soul, because um most of the time the emotions come because there are things that are not aligned with our soul, and our soul doesn't like it. Not doesn't like, but there's no strong word like doesn't like, but it's more like this is not the path that we want to follow. And because recently I did a video on following your heart, and I explained in that how the mind and the heart are connected. And when we say following your heart, it's not only the emotions, like listening to your emotions, but it's also about the consciousness, the soul's consciousness. The center is in our heart. So when our thinking mind, that I call as the lower mind, asks questions when things are happening, and the heart already knows the answer, because that's where the soul resides, that's where the soul is. It's our center. It's also, as I explained in that video, is about the the is the center of the seven chakras that we've got, the three lower that are mainly to do with the physical world, and the three higher that are to do with the spiritual world. So the heart is in the middle, and the heart is this bridge between the two. So it's not only, the heart is not only the bridge between the spiritual and the physical, but it's also the higher mind, that is the higher self, or whatever you'd like to call it. So the higher self normally sits on the eighth chakra. If you know about it, it's also called the star chakra, and it's above we've got the crown, and we've got the eighth chakra. That's where the higher self resides. But when we connect with it through the heart, because everything is to do with the heart, and you know, the way we feel. So the balance comes from within, and if we seek balance and we connect to the heart and um, ask whatever we need to do, a path we need to follow, and we connect with the heart, and this is how we can take the path that we are meant to be taking. And I also mentioned in that video that the path to the least resistance, because many times when the mind is questioning, the heart knows the answer, but the mind says no, this is not it. So when we balance everything, we balance the mind and the heart. We are like within, it's the heart and the higher mind that is in the heart. So it is whatever our soul is saying to us. You can watch that video if you like, but specifically, it's coming to me today to talk about balance, because many of us don't understand this routine of how to get balance, because we get lost in a job, and we spend so much time there. When we come home, we are like, we don't have time to do our own stuff. We don't have time to sit in silence or do any meditation, especially if you are like, working and you come home, you've got kids or you've got other things to do. But what you could do is like take 5 minutes a day just before going to bed, and just sit in silence. And the best way I see to achieve this balance that we need in life is just to sit in silence for 5 minutes and place the hand on the heart, the left hand, and you can place the right hand on the top of your left hand, and connect to the heart and listen to this silence, because the silence is connecting to the stillness that is within us. And this stillness is the stillness of source, of our our own um soul. So it's like when you go to that place, it's like there is no past, there is no future, there is only the now. It's like we forget about our identity of who we are right now in this world. This is how we switch off from it. So we forget about the past we had, we forget about the future we have for just that 5 minutes a day, and then we just focus on who we are now, not at the identity as whatever our role is here, whatever job we are doing, or whatever it is. But it's just like a child becoming a child, being in the present for that 5 minutes, and just be silent and see what comes through. Because this is the trick. When you try to go into the silence, many people try to start doing meditation and they can't do it. And this is why it is. Because the thoughts keep coming up, and the thoughts could be like, okay, I need to meditate. Okay, I am meditating. Oh, why am I getting a thought now? Okay, I need to stop thinking about this and try to start meditating again. And oh, wow, I'm meditating. So it's like so many thoughts keep coming up, So the trick, like I mentioned, is you can just like switch off for 5 minutes a day, if that feels right to you, if that feels comfortable to you. And this is the way we can achieve balance, because once we get this, we get into this practice of doing this every day. Like, forget about our identity of who we are in this world. Just be ourselves, just be like a child, just have this feeling of, when you look at a child, when they're playing with something, they're lost. They don't know what is going on there. They don't know what's going on here or around them. They're so lost into what they're doing. And so it's the same way. If we want to connect with silence, we want to stop, thoughts from coming in. So this is what we can do. That's what you can do, and try it and see how it works for you, because it's going to change your life as well. It's going to help you to make better decisions, bring the connection between the mind and the heart, and connect more to the heart. That is where I was saying is our consciousness is. and also the love. So when we talk about the love and light, the love is always the unconditional love of God or source or whatever you call it, and the light is the wisdom. So when connecting with this, we are connecting with our own wisdom and our own love that we've got within. So this is how we can achieve balance within. And once we've achieved that, then everything else will start falling into place. And obviously, not forgetting about the physical, doing what's right for our physical body, what feels good for our physical body. So I hope this helps about balance. This is what was flowing through in order to come through today. So now let's come to the offers. And as you know, if you don't know, my services are in dollars because I get clients from of other countries as well. So I just put a specific. I just use one currency, uh, paid in dollars for now. But yeah, at the moment it's $111 for a session for a past life regression. And a future life progression. But for this month of May, if you're booking a session for this month of May, then I'm halving that, so it's going to be 55 pound, sorry, $55. If you'd like to book a session with me for this month, just this month of May. So you could also do it as, if you book two sessions for the price of one. This is how it's going to work. So you could book a session for yourself and a session for a friend, and work out the cost between yourselves, divide it between yourselves. So however it works for you. But if you're interested, if you'd like to book a session for me, then yeah, please feel free to do so. You can go to my website, www.harmoniespath.co.uk, and email me from there. Or if you'd just like to email me, it's my email is info@harmoniespath.co.uk. So yeah, feel free to do so. It's only for this month of May. And before I end this video, I just wanted to say what is coming through to me now. It's like being grateful that, whatever we do in life, whatever we have, obviously I was grateful, I always am grateful to you all for following my page and liking my page, and those who connected with me, all of you connected with me to to help, help me, because you're helping me as well. We are all growing, we are all expanding. It's ever We're always growing, always expanding our consciousness. And so for me, by doing sessions as well, it's like I'm growing as well, because it's never ending, it's always so yeah. Coming back to gratitude is like, there is so much to be grateful for, and sometimes we don't find a reason to be grateful for. And this is what's coming to me. I did one of my first videos was on gratitude, and if you'd like to watch that, you can find that on my YouTube channel. But what is coming through right now is, because the way the world is at the moment, everything that is going on around us, we tend to focus, when we focus on the outside of what is going on, we forget all the good things that we've got in our life that we can be grateful for. So always be grateful. This is what my guides are saying to me right now, for the basics that we've got. Okay, the food, shelter, clothing, all these basics that we've got. And the other thing that's coming through, they are saying, is like to be our life, we are still alive, we are still experiencing. And although we can't, if we have some issues, we can't experience, having going out, or not going to families, places, not meeting up, but we can still appreciate nature, because this is where we are on earth, and earth has got so much to offer. It's got so much to give to everyone, all of us, all the resources that are here, all the nature, and nature is in its purest form. And if you feel you've got nothing else to appreciate, appreciate the air, the oxygen, and the water that comes through, the fire that cooks your food, and in form of electricity, and earth itself that is growing our food, and the whole of the stars, the whole of the universe. When you look at the universe at night, there is a clear sky, you can look at the stars. There's so much to appreciate. There's the sun that gives life to everything, to the plants that we eat. And for those of you who do eat meat, well, those animal as well, they eat the plants from earth. So always be grateful to earth as a planet, as people call earth as mother earth. So always be grateful. We can show our gratitude to earth. So we've always got so much to be grateful for. And when we are in a space of gratitude, we have a lot more things, like like attracts like. And this is how we can raise our vibrations as well and go higher up. So when we are grateful for things that are in our lives that we have experienced, there is a lot more that comes to us to be grateful for, and this is what we attract. So if you find it difficult to come to this place of gratitude, always first thing, think of earth, as earth is here and whatever experience it's giving to us, and the opportunity, and be grateful to our body, because we've been given a body to be able to experience whatever we experience, and we've got through our five senses. So there is so much to be grateful for. We can't even, just every single part of our body, the eyes, the nose, the ears, every single job they do, like in our body, we can respect that and be grateful to that. So what they're saying, they are saying is like, gratitude, there is like so much to be grateful for, but even if you can't see it, be grateful for that you've got clothes right now. Okay, and you've got food as well. And this is what came through. I wanted to talk about in these two videos. Sorry, in this video, these two subject, balance and gratitude, because gratitude will help you to gain balance within as well, because that will help to raise the vibration. And when we start raising our vibration, then we can go within. When we go into that silence, when we go there, then we can connect more to the one we are at the core of ourselves. And also, while we are doing that, we are getting to, opening ourselves to receive the great things that might be coming our way, because most of the time we become our own, we create obstacles in our way without even realizing it. But when we get to this space of being into the silence, by being grateful, we have already raised our vibration. And also then when we go into the silence, then that's, the magic happens there. So I hope this helps. And again, if you'd like to book a session with me for this month of May, if you do book in this session, a session during this month of May, then it's £55. $55. Sorry, I keep saying pounds because I'm in the UK, but it's $55 for a session with me, between 1.5 to 2 hour session, for a past life regression and a future life progression session. So feel free to book that, and I very grateful to you again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being with me for so long. Didn't expect this video to go this long, but I hope this helps you in some way, and thank you again for your time. So have a good day. Thank you. Bye.